Dan girma Allah uwayenmu muna cikin wani hali muna cikin bala'i. Tun tsohuwar gwamnati muke cikin bala'i yau kwanan mu 174 cikin daji ya kama kwanan wata 6 kenan ba kwana 6. Dan tsalkin mulkin Allah dan girma Allah uwayenmu ku taimaka ku ashe mu duniya ba mu da gatan da ya wuce ku. Tsohuwar gwamnati ta kasa an san mu sabuwar gwamnati Dauda Lawan Dare dan girma Allah ka.
They said Nigeria was under attack. They said the police and army would restore peace. But what if the attackers, the bandits, are the ones writing the headlines right now? Kidnap, ransom, murder, fear. It's everywhere. The war for Nigerian soul isn't in documentaries. It's happening in our villages, in our homes, in our churches, and today we will tell you who is really winning. Because while the world watches the statistics, the people on ground watch lives disappear. Before we proceed, if this is your first time of checking out our channel, please don't forget to subscribe. And please click on the notification bell where we drop first-hand information on our latest releases. Honestly, this is a very sensitive season in our country and everyone is really tense. Over the last few months, criminal gangs, often referred to as bandits, have escalated their campaign of terror across Nigeria. In Niger State, more than 300 students and teachers were abducted from St. Mary's Catholic School at Papiri. In remote communities, including farms, people are being taken, pregnant women, the elderly, blind men. In one reported raid in Shiroro, LGA, Niger State, a blind man's hand was even severed when he begged. What does this tell us? It tells us that bandits are no longer keeping to forest hiding. They strike schools, farms, and even our homes. Their targets are becoming more frequent and more focused on the vulnerable: children, teachers, farm workers, and clerics. Each successful kidnapping becomes a payday, a ransom, a source of cash to fuel more weapons, more attacks. It's a vicious circle of terror, money, and power. And sometimes, even those who should be saved, those meant to protect souls, become targets. Meet Edwin Archie, a humble priest in Kaduna. On the night of 28 October 2025, gunmen stormed his residence in Nisi community, Chikon, LGA, Kaduna. They abducted him, his wife Sarah Archie, and their young daughter. The kidnappers demanded a ransom of 600 million. For weeks, the church and family held out hope, praying, negotiating, and seeking rescue. Then came the worst news. After a month in captivity, Reverend Archie was confirmed dead. His wife and daughter remain in the kidnappers' hands. As of this morning, the bandits released another image of his wife, Sarah, and her daughter, with an AK-47 pointed at them. When would Nigeria rediscover its glory? The leadership of the church condemned the act, calling out the sponsors and financiers behind these violent networks. This killing of a man of God has struck Nigeria in a way numbers alone cannot capture. It's a symbol of how deep the crisis has become. Kidnapping for ransom is deadly lucrative. Every successful abduction brings millions of naira. Money that funds more weapons, more operations. Destroying one communication, maybe, but killing fear, nearly impossible. Bandits exploit weak security coverage and rural vulnerability. Escapes in dense bush paths, night raids on remote villages or small towns, areas where police presence is minimal or irregular. That is where we'll find them. They don't target ordinary people. Targets don't get over the trauma soon. Fear spreads in communities, leading many to flee, abandoning farms and schools, creating more economic discomfort. When religious leaders, pastors, teachers, people considered sacred are taken or killed, the sense of collective security crumbles. People begin to wonder who's next. All this combined to make banditry not just a crime, but a system of terror that feeds on society's fractures. There have been crackdowns, there have been orders from the presidency. States have reportedly increased recruitment, but the statistics tell another story entirely. More children abducted, more priests, villagers, farmers taken, more families destroyed. Why? Because while arrests are made, the underground economy of ransom and fear thrives. Bandits slip through the jungle paths, hide in forests, and bribe their way out. It's a war, but the battleground is everyday life of ordinary Nigerians. And on that ground, for now, bandits are winning. Each kidnapping is shattering lives, children traumatized. Think about it. A priest killed, his wife and daughter still in captivity, a family torn apart, schools shut down, children trapped, family fleeing, farmers abandoning land, villages emptied, markets drying up. Nigerians are really losing faith at home, unable to farm, send kids to school, or sleep peacefully at night. This isn't just insecurity. This isn't a moment for empathy alone. It's a moment for action. Stronger intelligence networks to track bandit hideouts, community policing and support, local vigilantes with security backup, government transparency, publicized arrests, ransom recoveries, not just headlines. A national resolve, not just temporary operations but long-time structure reforms. If nothing changes, we might wake up one day and find large parts of Nigeria abandoned, memories left in empty houses. Remember the late Reverend Edwin Archie, father, cleric, believer. We pray for Sarah Archie and the daughter still held by criminals. We honor every victim, farmers, children, teachers, parents, whose only crime was living in a vulnerable area or daring to go to school. Let their faces remind us this isn't a northern problem only. This is a national problem. If you are watching this, share it. Let your friends know. Let the world hear. Because silence is what emboldens the criminals. When we speak up, law becomes pressure. When we care, lives can be saved. When we organize ourselves, terror loses its market. Nigeria is bleeding right now. Not only in blood, but in trust, in faith, in hope. Let's not just let these bandits win. Let's all work together so these bandits don't have the last laugh. Drop your comments below. Who do you think is winning this battle? The police or the bandits? Would really love to hear from you. Meanwhile, guys, stay informed, stay alert, and stay safe. Bye.